Because when you start combining the top and the bottom, it gets confusing. And it's hard to go dong, dong, and do all this crazy stuff, especially when you have to worry about wrestling. So if there's any little tricks or hooks that you can get off, you'll catch people and catch them hard. Because they're out there going, it's hard to keep up with all that stuff. So I'll bring my knee up enough to sell the kick. And I usually lead. Give him one, and he goes, hey, he's kicking with the right leg. So I'll bring the knee up and sell the kick. And as soon as my knee's up, I'm going to take my butt, my glute, and I'm going to shove it back while I'm pushing my fist forward. So you'll still be able to get some of this in that punch, of relaxing your arm and letting it go. What you need to get yourself over is that chamber, that kicking out with your glute. Then you'll have a nice straight snap. And there's not a lot of power in it. But you're relying on he thinks a kick is coming. So, yeah, it's a cool shot. You get something. I catch everybody here all the time. Especially after you go, "Whoa!" Then they go, okay, here comes the kick. And they get all excited. And you go, bing! You're like, oh yeah, thanks. So try this. Look at the position. I bring my knee up enough to sell the kick. I don't want to bring this thing back and give myself away. A real kick looks like this. So I'm going to bring it up and sell the kick, and as soon as I get that sold, I'm going to bend over the front of that foot and kick this thing out. So bring this up enough to sell it. Bring it up to maybe here. That's a kick. Throw your kick. I believe that. So throw your fake. And I was sort of believing that. I was all excited and I didn't believe it at the end. So that's the whole thing. It's not that you're going to KO him with the monster power. It's that you want him to go kick. And then maybe you stun him a little bit and you can finish him off. It's not one of those monster shots. So I got to sell the kick. I either deliver one and say, hey, look, I'm kicking. Or I really give a good umph of it and bring it up there. So he goes, ah. Get him thinking. That's a real kick right there. And then once I get it up, I'm going to throw that stuff over the top and kick it out. Try to straighten your body out. Reach out as far as you can. Now, a lot of times I've been over my foot reaching for people. But if I've tricked them into this, it's not like I'm in an unsafe position. And once I get up over the point, I've got to go. Really let that thing go. Let it go straight is to get my hip up behind me and kind of push it out there. And see, you're close. You're really close to me. You couldn't kick me that far. You'd have to kick me from here. This is where you lose stuff. This is where you lose stuff. So throw your knee from there and then reach over top to hit me. That's why it has to get long. Because I'm not going to believe, you're not going to hit me this close. You're not going to kick me. I'm not going to believe it. But I'll believe this. That's a real kick. So this is where it needs to come from. That's the thing. It's not short. It's usually you got to get across that. You get over your legs on. The only way you're going to believe that is if I'm.
You feel like you're on back left?
He should be in your range, kicking range, which is where this one's thrown from. So if you get him in kicking range, then it's a real, sell the kick. And it comes right here. All I need to do is get my body straight and turn this thing over. And I should get something. Don't rush this way. It was this, so you lost it. So you're going to throw this from kicking range.
I'm going to kick out all the balance of this technique. I'll go back in line.